Sup guys, hope you are all having an amazing day. You know I love Dimash, we all do. So today I wanted to listen to his newest song, YAZGI. There are a lot of questions though I wanna ask, do all that. Why does it say mood video? What does the word mean, right? It's a Turkish song. What's gonna happen? We're gonna be analyzing, breaking down this whole song, and like always, I will only pause if I feel something. Let's get into it. A quick Google search talks about the meaning of the word. Destiny, fate. The track is soft acoustic driven, so not a lot of instruments maybe, only guitar, that's what I'm thinking. Predetermined fate, fan connection. Dimash is very connected with his fans, right? I love it. Played by his brother, musical style. This is going to be very important to notice as well too. The mood video is very intimate, narrative, all that. Let's see what this song's about. Let's go. Ooh. I don't know if you noticed that, but before even clicking this video, it's not a full video, like it's not like this. It's very small. That's something to note. Very interesting, right? You don't see a lot of videos like this, especially in YouTube. Very nice. I like that. Nice. Oh my. Yo. Yeah, that's a like already. That's already a like. Why do I like it so much though, right? It really sets the mood from the first note. And I'll tell you why. That instrument is not a normal guitar. Is that a Turkish instrument? Let me know what it is. Now let's look at the visuals. Da 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 da. The notes are cool and all, but what's happening? Microphone, only one, and then one singer in the back. So what does this symbolize? Microphone, it's gonna be a solo performance. Dimash is the important person here, right? Very clean. Fade out, you don't see Dimash clearly here. He's slowly getting there, but then you see this next frame where it's very cinematic, like, right? Very aura. He's very, there's a lot of confidence in this, right? What do the candles in the bottom represent? That's something I want to search up. Ooh, that's a good question. What does candles lit up romantically represent? I'm kind of curious. Okay. Intimacy, warmth, and the intentional slowing down of time. This last few words is very true. Because why? Let's talk about the music again now. The tempo is very slow. But for us, even if you don't know tempo about music, when you don't hear music like this, for that 1 second, there's space. Not a lot of thing is playing. That's how you know it's very intimate in this. Colors, right? What's happening in the background? There's a lot of things that make this thing very intimate. Very clean. You know how I'm pausing a lot in the first 10 seconds? That's because there's so much to talk about whenever it's Dimash. That is unique. I love that second chord that he plays as a musician. I love that. And the way he the specific notes that he plays in the first one, this is cliche. I'm exaggerating, but everyone plays this lick. Yes. Second now. Ba-da-da-dan. He varies it up. Just letting you know, that's very subtle, but it's so cool the way he does it, bro. I love it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dan. When I hear that in my head, that sounds very hopeful. But the chord that plays when he plays that specific guitar riff is very unique. I'll play it one more time. Right now. Da-da-na-nan. That sounds kind of majestic, kind of relaxing at the same time. It's very cool. The intentional chords plus the melody that's being played. Melody just basically means what you hear the guitar, like the high guitar. The parts where I'm singing. It's so cool though. I love that chord. Yes. When you hear this lick, riff, all that, that's how you know the phrase is ending. sus4, sus2, and then going to the next part. Na 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 na. Something like that. It's very common, but it's so cool. There we go. Oh, that's so clean, bro. That's so clean. Because he's kind of relaxed. And what the instrument does in the back, it seeps slowly into him singing. It's very loud here, right? I'm exaggerating it, but notice the volume here until he sings. Volume. Hey. Notice him smiling. This is very modern sounding. Hey. 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 That's clean. One, two, three, hey. Bass. Notice that. That was an interesting chord choice. Hey, hey. Very interesting here. The shadows here are present, but during this part, you can see them clearly now. The lyrics. I should turn it on in the beginning. I'll talk about the lyrics. I'll go back to it again. It's very interesting how you see the shadows here, right? Let's go back and talk about what makes this part very nice now. Let's go. When he starts singing. He sings quietly, relaxed. The lyrics say smoke, right? This type of smoke is not like a fire emergency. It's like a very subtle, very sneaky. It helps. Lyrics and how he's singing it, they match. Dream, right? This instrumentals in the back, it sounds very dreamy. How can you tell? The guitar here is the tone, the specific effect of the guitar and tone that's being played here. Da 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 da. You can kind of hear it in the background. It's kind of echoey. I'll play it one more time. Lots of reverb here. Beautiful, bro, beautiful. If you want to get really advanced with this, the guitar plays the same two chords, but the third time during this specific lyric, he changes the chords. Dimash also sings very differently here. And what does the lyric say? I also heard the silence you kept hitting. It's you're keeping it silent. You're trying to keep it hidden, but I heard it, right? So the lyrics are changing now. Beginning is like dream, smoke, all that, but now I actually hear you. So instruments of guitar and how he sings are different now. It's so subtle, but it's so cool, bro. One more time. I got you, bro. I got you. Guitar. Same twice. That part. That part is so juicy. That's ethereal, bro. Very dreamy. I love it. Because I'll try to explain it in an even easier way. The notes that you hear at the end of this guitar note are high. That's and also Dimash also sings the same note as what the guitar chord ends at, by the way. So cool. That note, that really makes a difference. Hear it again. Oh my gosh. What does the guitar play in the background? Different chords, different mood, right? Notice how Dimash looks before the next lyrics that he sings, right? Bloomed. You were the one who withered. What does withered mean? Bad. Oh, the flower's not doing good, right? So what does Dimash do here? Oh, he looks like he's mad. What's going on? There you go. Dawn. That bass note is so low. What does the lyric say? Different seasons far apart. There's a reason why the bass note in this specific part is so low. I love it, bro. I love the song. How does he sing that part? The words far apart. Something like that. Wow. He sings these words apart. The word literally means far apart. Wow, so cool, so cool. There was lots of vocal changes during this part. As one becomes spring, the other turns to autumn. So when you're changing seasons, right? Don't you change weather, do all that, the environment changes. So he goes from high, one more time. This part, his tone sounds different. It sounds kind of deeper, right? This sounds different. Kind of falsetto, right? The lyrics say, the road's close to me. When you sing falsetto, it's kind of close. I wish I can explain it better, but I'm an instrumentalist. I'm just saying it's very cool. When he sings like that, the lyrics match the way he sings here. So cool, bro. So cool. And what's unique about this part? Even though he sings high here, there's a bass line. So that's a contrast. You're singing high, but why does the instrument play low, right? Because the next lyric says, the nights weep for you. That's very cool, bro. Notice what the bass does here. That part. Notice also how the instruments here are very, like, there's a lot more going, right? So you can kind of tell these lyrics are more important. It's more soul, more heartbreaking. We got to pay attention to this, right? Pretty cool. Hey. That hurt, bro. Because you hear another Dimash. Harmonies, all that. Why though, right? We didn't hear that often here. It's only one. This part, we hear multiple. Why? The lyrics say, when every voice falls silent, only dreams remain for me. This specific line, what? Oh no, what does that mean? Every voice falls silent, but Dimash, there's multiple of them singing, right? Oh no, that's a very deep topic. This is a very deep topic. There's a reason why in this specific part we hear multiple Dimashes. In this part as well too. Starting from here. Right now. Yeah. Down, 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 down. That's a cliche guitar lick used for this specific song. Whenever you hear songs like moody, intimate, all that, that's a cool guitar lick you can use to help transition to the next phrase. It adds like a little spice, little like R&B, if that makes sense, you know? It adds a little cool factor. I love that bass part. Overall, this song is a common chord progression for these type of vibe, where it's like romantic, all that, like I said. In this part though, the chord progression is different. So this means this lyric must be very important. What does the lyric say? A single step of distance becomes a lifetime between us. Ooh, all that talk about destiny and fate, but what does this one mean, right? It's very unique. Notice what the instrument does in this part. Nung nung. That's another cool bass part. It plays high because the lyric says our roads lead different ways. Bass players usually don't play that high, so it's very cool why the bass player plays high in this part. Now this chord part. And a little subtle thing, na 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 na, the thing that he does at the end. This line, the way he sings it, that's common. But what he does at the end during this part, that's what makes it stand out. Add a little variation, a little spice to make it not common. Oh my gosh. These lyrics are messed up, burning. Oh no, we're hurt. But why does he look like that, right? What a contrast. The instruments kind of sound hopeful. Even though the lyrics are messed up, why do I still feel like I can make it through this? It'll be all right, right? The instruments carry in this part. Very cool what it does, by the way. Interesting thing to note, burning, burning, candles. Candles with fire. I thought fire was bad, but in this context, maybe not, right? Let's talk about the instruments in this part. No, no, no. There's a flute. I don't know what type of flute, but flute burning. That doesn't. How is that like related, right? Ah, it must be a good type of burning. That chord. One more time, that guitar chord. Nan, that's a major chord. So major, usually, I'll simplify it. When you hear major chords, it's like maybe happy, hopeful, all that. Minor chords are kind of sad. Very simplified version, but I'll play one more time. Flute. Guitar. That is a complex chord. The lyrics are saying we were torn apart, wounded. We were just talking about the guitar chords here being major, but then the chords after that, they're mixed. This is very confusing, very confusing. It sounds hopeful, but at the same time, it sounds, I don't know what's gonna happen. That's what that chord feels to me. So cool, bro. Happy. That's dissonance. That's the best way I can explain it to you. The chords that are playing here, plus what the instruments are playing, there's chords being played, single notes being played. When they're being played together, they're very contrasting. They're very contrasting, which is so cool in this part. There we go. Na 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 na. Oh my gosh. I love it when singers confuse me in this part because it's messed up. But when you sing here, notice his hand as well too. Is he raising it up? That kind of helps with the visuals. That's how you know it's gonna be alright in terms of how he looks. But I want to talk about the music too in this part. You hear this a lot in K-pop, actually, K-pop anime. I love it, bro. I love it when singers do this because it's so tricky. It's so tricky. He sounds very forward here as well too. He sounds very forward, more optimistic, more brighter in terms of his vocals here. He kind of sounds sad here. Kind of sad, serious. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. More in the chest here. Yes, chest. More clear, brighter. It's so subtle. I love that part. Let's keep it going though. I love this beat too. Hey, 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 hey. That's different. Bow. Hey. I like this song, bro. Oh my god. Whoa, drums are different here. Boom. Only dreams are made for me, but why is the drums here so loud? That's a different percussion. Is it a Turkish percussion? Who knows, bro? Let me know what you guys think. Some things I want to talk about, then we can continue on this part. This is the same lyrics that we heard before, but the way he presents himself now are different. And then there's more harmony in the back. You hear multiple Dimashes here in this part. Oh, this one. I love this part, by the way. I love that, by the way. I don't know what type of genre you hear this from, but you hear this though, R&B and stuff. But that's definitely a more modern lick or riff that you use. You don't usually use this in the middle of a song though. What you use this for is maybe at the beginning. This is very interesting placement of how he uses this part. There was two instruments doing that, by the way. That's very cool. Oh, that's soul. That's soul. Notice how close he is to the microphone, right? It's like he's kissing you, right? It's just a dream, Dimash. It's just a dream. What's going on, right? Wow. I like this. I like this. He's more invested now, right? Oh, the mood changed here. The mood changed here. Like what? Do you feel ache, by the way? Not much change with the instruments. It's just the way he looks here now, right? It really feels like there's ache here because of the way he's presenting himself in this part. That's confident, but at the same time he's relaxed. Does that make sense? He's enunciating different parts. Na 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 na. But after the enunciation of the first part of the first letter, then the rest of the lyrics are very chill. Wow. Like, how do you even do that, right? How do you even do that? Cool thing, by the way, rule of thirds, na 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 na, and then the third time he changes it up because this lyric is very important. One more time. Na 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 na. Notice how that type of notes, you don't even have to know what the notes are. It's very smooth compared to the first two. Da 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 da, right? Very cool. He changes the way it sounds a third time very drastically because it's important, this lyric. Wow, so cool, bro. Hey. Notice how he helps with the next line. How does he sing that ending of the last line? It's a little more, you hear a little more oomph in it, right? What's next? More loud. Just notice the Dimash here. When you hear that, by the way, don't know, not lots happening. That's suspense. That's how you add, not like dramatic suspense. Not like boom. This is intimate. Come on, guys. Love, all that romantic. It's very subtle. But that use of instrument, I love it, bro. Because it's so suspense. Doesn't these lyrics, don't they sing to you more because the instruments here are like having suspense? You heard these lyrics before now, but now you kind of understand it. The roads are getting closer to you now. How can you also tell, even if you don't know the music? The way he's holding his mic, the way he's looking at us, all that, very cool on this part. It's definitely closer here compared to the first one. I love that. Oh, this is a confident part, the way he sings this. I like this part. Our roads lead different ways. But the first time he sang it, that was kind of sad. But now he's kind of hopeful here. What does that mean, right? We'll figure out as we keep on playing. But this is very interesting. He's looking at us. He's looking at us very long here. Na 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 na. The way he sings that, in terms of music theory, that sounds like it's a conclusion. That sounds like it's a conclusion. How does he sing it the first time? I actually want to know. 2-4-1, 2-4-1, 2-4-1. We heard that, but this one is more clear. Wow, how did I not catch it the first time I heard it? Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. I wish I can explain it in a very, very like complex way. But the way he sings it, the specific notes that he's singing it, it's really like a conclusion. And then the lyrics help complement that, right? It wasn't written, only a darkened heart remains. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, bro. Usually... Oh, we'll talk about this part. Oh. That's unique, that's unique. You know what's unique about this? I know I paused at a bad time, but out of all the Dimash songs that I hear, usually when Dimash goes at the end, doesn't he sing high, goes all that? Why in this specific song he sings in the chest? It kind of sounds deep, right? That's very interesting. I know I paused at the wrong time, but there's really some cool things that I noticed at this part. How does he sing before the guitar solo? How he sings before kind of helps with what the guitar solo starts with. So cool. How does he know what the guitar is singing? What the guitar and Dimash is singing right now are the same. How does he know how to end that phrase? When you hear the guitar, this part, this first 4 notes. You hear that a lot. That's a pentatonic scale, all that. You hear that in blues, kind of jazz, R&B, like that when you start a guitar solo. This is very common in terms of like starting a guitar solo. So that's how you know Dimash in this part. That's how I know they're both synced at the same time. It's a very common guitar like riff. And I love how the guitar complements Dimash's singing, because he only sings not a lot here. Dimash has his head up. What does the guitar do? Keeps playing that same high note. Dimash sings, the guitar keeps playing that high note, na, na, na. They complement each other very well. It's like a handoff. I sing, now it's your turn, guitar. The guitar solo here is very simple, gets a job done. It's very good though, very good. Let's talk about it. Usually, that's not what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to keep it melodic throughout. Something like that. But he breaks the traditional guitar solo by playing lots of fast notes. Very interesting in this part. So, this I'll tell you. Soul, fast notes right now. Okay. That's unique. You don't hear that, by the way. That. And it's kind of hard to make a guitar solo when it's that short, by the way. I don't want to talk about the measures, all that. But notice that. He started singing at 3:06. When did the guitar solo start? 2:50, right? So not a lot of time. Not even 30 seconds, right? So how do you make it stand out? So that's what I'm kind of guessing why he's playing lots of like different phrases, melodies, stuff like that. It's very interesting. It definitely stands out though. Definitely stands out. So from smooth, fast, no, double stops, more, it's like playing multiple strings at once. Kind of rock chords. Down. Whenever you hear that, that's a very common like rock lick, bam, or blues. That's how you know the next part that he's gonna play is very dramatic. Notice, bam. That's soulful. Something's about to happen. A little delay. So clean. That's unique though. Very unique solo. I'll talk over this, but he sings with chest here. Unique. This part is unique. I love it. I love this part. Yes. There we go. That chord ended major. That was an actual conclusion. Very interesting. Because that's unique in terms of Dimash, because usually Dimash doesn't end on chords like this. Because it's very simple. What do you guys think? Because that chord is very simple, very interesting though, right? What's the last lyric? Only a darkened heart remains. But the chord is major, is very happy. Confusing, right? Wow. Little thing to note, there's a little like drum thing that's cool and during this part. I love that. That's unique. Wow. Overall thoughts, I love Dimash. As an upcoming musician, bro, I just love music. I just want to learn. I just want to be the best, bro, because I see like the music reactions. They're cool and all. I love to be funny, entertaining, all that. But at the same time, I don't think any of them, I'll be for real, gives like actual like detailed analysis breakdowns of this. there's a lot of stuff that's left on the table, and I kind of want to give this song justice. So let me know what you guys think. Like, share, sub, all that. I like this song. I would actually listen to this. Let me add it on my playlist. No joke. Cause I don't usually add a lot of songs like Dimash, Ren, all that into the playlist, but this is safe. This is definitely safe. This song's clean, bro. This song's clean. Woo! Hope you guys have a good afternoon, morning, evening, all that. Peace out. Peace out.